What's going on, guys? Nathan here. Welcome back to another episode of the Zenit Career Mode. And today we have part 2 of the transfer window for you guys. And in the last episode we signed about 3 players, as I remember, in Cochran, Ignacio Scocco, and Hummels. Big signings, and we have loads of cash left. We have like 17 million because yeah, I don't know why we have 17 million, because we spent so little. I was expecting that to take up the whole of our transfer list. I was expecting Hummels to at least be 35 million, at least we'd have to pay for him. So we can have enough to go for a new goalkeeper. And we also have loads on the wages, so we probably have about 18 million to spend to get a goalkeeper and to get a position of our choice, which, as you may saw by Sebastian Young being in the shortlist, is a fullback, preferably a right back because we don't actually have one. And yeah, I think it will be a welcome addition to our team. He's a very nice player, 25 years old, and I will be looking to swap him out for Ansaudi, who is 28, and he's got a 5 million value, and I feel they will be interested. And if we give them 7 million plus Ansaudi, they'll be happy. We also have Marc-Andre Ter Stegen and David De Gea, who was very interesting because he's 83 rated, 24, and his value is 18 million. And I was like, I might get him for about. If we had Farman in, the reason I was going to get rid of Farman is he is like average, and if we want to win the Champions League, we can't go in with an average keeper. We have to strengthen, and that is the key thing. That'll be the key thing this season. If we flop, I'm going to move on to a different club. Simple as that. Because I want to win. If I don't win the Champions League this season with the amount of money I've spent, I'm going to sign a world-class centre back, a right back which is got potential, and a brilliant keeper in De Gea. Yeah. So with I'll get back to that in a minute. But Witzel says about leaving the club. I couldn't quite read it. But probably said something along the lines as he'll give his all until he made up his mind. And as you can see, he's refused the contract there, and we're looking for what's his name, Lukey Shaw. He wants a bit of a wage bump, so we're going to give him 60 grand a week, and an important first team player because he's probably crucial actually because I play in most games. I don't like giving players crucial first team players because if you don't play them for like 3 games, they start to say, "Hey, I'm supposed to be first team here. What's going on?" So that's basically what they say. Yeah. So if we don't win the Champions League this season, I'll be most disappointed. Anyway, away from all the Champions League shit, we have some friendlies to get through. We have Toluca. I believe they're a Mexican side. That's never against a red card in 4 minutes. Brilliant. We finally have an offer for I don't know how you pronounce his name. Ryan Steve, Ryzantsev. I pronounced his name wrong the whole time. I want him going. Freiburg have already signed loads of our players. Well, not loads, but they've signed Bakarov last season. And I thought they signed Fajlin for a bit, but then he went to Borussia Mönchengladbach. And yeah, so a lot of our players go to the Bundesliga. Along with Smelenkov as well, who was a bit of a forgotten player because I never used him, and he didn't seem to care that he was never used. And so he accepts his offer. I knew I'd have to pay him loads of money to get to come to Zenit, so I wasn't really worried. I'm not really worried about realistic signings either. A guy commented saying, the signings are a bit unrealistic, but when you're Zenit and you need to win, gradually as you get on. I tried to keep it realistic at the start, but now that we're in the 3rd season, I think we need to go and win that Champions League, and I feel that we've added good enough players. I mean, if we tried to sign Oscar with money, it would take up the whole of our transfer budget, but we got him free, luckily. Excuse me, and yeah, so that was good enough. Friendly against Man United here, and I'm simming on the friendlies. I don't really care. Henderson wants more wages as well, and before I forgot, went straight into the emails, and we had an email for Costas, and I thought 10 million for him. He's really good. He's solid. He'll be here for many seasons, I hope. Because Kabul will be leaving next season. I'm going to sell him. He's already fallen out of the first team, and obviously below Costas, because Costas is a beast. And but yeah, so I hope he pushes. I really hope he goes up to about an 83 this season, so I can keep him instead of David Luiz, and I'll sign someone else to go at centre back. I'm thinking as a replacement for David Luiz, probably Ginter from Freiburg, or I don't know who he plays for. He's probably transferred by now, but I don't know whether he rejected the contract or not. But I think he did because he wanted to know his squad role or something. We're giving him an important first team player, as he will be important to us, but probably not playing every game. Luke Shaw will not drop out the team. It is going to be Crescito that drops down, but I will keep him in for now. I'll put Young in for now, or Jung, and we'll play Crescito. Maybe about 15 games a season at the most. He'll probably play in the Champions League a bit more. Mainly, he'll be a bit like Henderson is. He kind of plays every 3 games or something. But De Gea rejected his contract, I think. Yeah, because he wants more money. You could just say my wages are not suitable. Not you love living in Milan. How he got to Milan in the first place with their team at the moment is beyond me. They've got Demba Ba as well, and still got Balotelli somehow, even though he has gone to Liverpool in real life. Hope he turns out to be a good player for us. A bit of a nutcase, but at the end of the day, if he's good, he's good. If he kicks off, it won't prove to be worth it. But it's a risk, we got to take because I think we needed his. He's got good quality. It will take him a couple of games, to get used to the Premier League again. I'm not expecting him to play, be like his true self, if you know what I mean, on the pitch. At least for about a couple of months to get used to the Premier League, or maybe even like 5-6 games, get used to the pace again, because Italian football isn't got the same pace at the end of the day to English football. I'm not saying that Italian football is bad or anything. I'm not a particular fan of it. Yeah. So once he gets used, hopefully he's a good player. I was expecting him to do something against Tottenham though, but he didn't. But he got substituted because he missed about 3 sitters basically. Young, we have him in the club. He's joining us from Eintracht Frankfurt. I was expecting him to be about an 80 to 79 because he is 25. I think he's about 77 or 76 on my team. I thought I was a bit upset that Alex Teixeira was a bit unhappy with his involvement. But at the end of the day, he signed. I gave him the squad rotation player notice on his contract. Because that's what he'd be. He is a squad rotation player. I give him a good enough game time. I'm having an off Fernando. He didn't grow throughout the whole of last season, which is a bit worrying. But I can tell you, he does go up by 1 in the next episode, which is fine. It's not that much of a spoiler, really, though. He just got up by 1, which is nice because he will then be. He's finally got that growth. And Draxler went back up to an 80 as well. As you see there, he went up like halfway through last night. Oscar's an 87 now. Excuse me. It was just a bit insane. And he got injured though, which means as he's just grown, he will probably go back down to an 86. But I don't mind. He's already probably the best player in that midfield. Young there, 81 rated. That's pretty good. And Alex Teixeira there. Mustem Ballsack has to come back in the team for the Avsiv guy. Avsiv. I put him up on the loan list. He's a decent player, actually. He will never probably break it into the first team because of his rating and that. I can't see him going up. I keep going. It's really weird. I can't see him going up by about 15 racing points to break into the first team before I end this series on the probably in about 2 weeks, because FIFA 15 is just around the corner, and we're assuming this game against FC Krasnodar. I couldn't be asked to play it, to be honest. I wanted to get on with the transfers. I wanted to get De Gea into the club, and I hope you understand that, because he is pretty much a really good player. And yeah, so I think you have to wait until next episode, maybe, or because he keeps wanting more wages. There we go. Not until next episode. Not today. He is joining us at Zenit, and an 83 rated keeper there. What a guy. I mean, our whole squad is plus 80 rated. We've really strengthened because we're finally a 5-star team. We've gone down from that. I think we were like a 4-star when I signed, because of the team we were playing. I managed to get up to like a 4.5, and it's taken us a couple of seasons. I wanted to get there gradually. I wanted to build a side squad.